Okay, so this is the OMEC teleport. It's a guitar pedal sized audio interface, and it's from Orange Amps. And basically you can plug your guitar in. It could be a synthesizer or a kind of line from a mixer, and there's a power socket there. So you're putting your signal in here, and it's gone via USB to a computer or device, a tablet, a phone, and on there you'd run a guitar sim or an effects package, something like that, and then that's returned from the device via the USB, and there are two outputs here which can be assigned for different things, kind of stereo or mono out. It's a very simple device, and the software package that comes with it is from IKA Multimedia. Is very good as well. You have a range of Orange amps there and a few extras, guitar pedals and so forth. Okay, so let's start this up now. At the moment the signal will be, it's a buffered bypass through, and it will come out. As soon as I engage this, it'll route the audio through the device. So let's turn that on. And at the moment we're in the ASIO for all. The orange driver will just do 256. In fact, let me show you that now. Go to Audio MIDI setup, and I use the Windows Audio exclusive. Right, so as you can see, the sample rate there will just do 256, and that's, it's going on sort of 15-20 milliseconds. So I didn't find that responsive enough. So we go back to the ASIO for all, which is recommended by, we can go down to, we're on 128. We tried it on 64 samples, which is going to give you sort of 6 or 7 milliseconds latency, total latency. And this is the IK Multimedia package. This will take through various amps. I'm not quite sure what everything is. There's a range of stuff here, as bass amps as well. They're probably pretty obvious copies and kind of sound alike of known amps. Yeah, there's a Vox there. I'm not sure what that is. And at some point we should get to the orange. Here we go. So there's a few of the orange amps as well. And some more exotic stuff. You don't get everything though, so if we go to, it's kind of free stuff. But if we go to some of these, we're going to get this message up which says you need to buy it, right? So the signal path, there are two signal paths there, A and B. There's a tuner to start, it's very nice, a copy of a rack tuner. And we get stomp effects here as well. So it's just the AmpliTube ones which come with the device. But you can find some nice stuff there. There's a Uni-Vibe. If we go to distortion, there's we've got a fuzz. I think we've got a right foot. Yeah, so there's a kind of good range of that. So we get to the amps then. We've seen those already. Let's put the orange one back up, so I like those. And this sounds absolutely fantastic. These amps, I really enjoyed using them. Really, really did. So there's a range of cabs here, and then we've got a rack then which has a kind of load of studio effect. So there's a very nice tube compressor for finishing your signal off and so forth. And there's a kind of channel strip then as well for each input. You've got an input level, there's a noise gate, some EQ, phase, and then a master output. The metering's quite good as well. And this will work standalone, which is absolutely fantastic, or it will work within a DAW, and it'll work independently of the OMEC as well. So all in all, for the money, right, this is a really nice package. We've got Rob's 2 tracks coming in. There's a DI and there's a mic, and the mic is on this monitor here, and the mic and the DI are going into this BAE, and they're being fed from the OMEC tele port there on the floor. So at the moment, the latency I've got on here, let me go to audio MIDI set, is 256 samples. So I get that on there, 256 samples, and I can't go any lower than that. So what I'm trying to say, in this standalone mode with AmpliTube on this, you know, 10-year-old, you know, it's an i7 PC, it's pretty good. With that, we're getting latency that's noticeable. What do you think of the delay or the latency on this, like between you playing it and it?
It's marginally noticeable.
Marginally noticeable, that's really handy.
There is a slight delay in there, yeah.
Okay, so I've got it running now on the 128 samples, right? So we're on 256 before. Is that any different, Rob?
It seems a lot more instantaneous now.
Okay, but you can still detect a little latency, yeah? Yeah, okay.
Circuitry.
So there we go, we're on 32 samples in, 32 samples out, 128 samples. So I'll go for lower latency, we'll try 64 samples, see if it'll do it on here. Yeah, so that's on 64 samples, and we're getting cutouts coming out of there. So let's go back to. Now I'm going to let Rob have a little play here because I want to see if I can hear more cutouts at this sample rate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you enjoying this bit more now?
I am.
Yeah, cool, man. So we found a tube screamer and a Univibe in the effects thing there, and we've gone for an orange Rockerverb 50 Mark II. Beautiful sound. I mean, sound has a little the quality of a real amp. And we got 2x12 here, which is really nice, bringing out the harmonics in the mid-range. And the other nice thing about this is you can choose different speakers, microphones, kind of rooms, and there's a little mixer there to mix everything together. So yeah, good, we're getting somewhere now, and we're nearly ready to track this session here in Radio Studio.
Setting sun, earthly powers cannot contain me. I'm stepping out of my physical body. I've flown through kaleidoscope skies. Warp speed, speaker through the space-time.